What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here with HauntScene. Welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. And with me, as always, I've got my lovely co-host, somebody else.
Spooky Jen.
Spooky Jen plus one. Everybody's plus one.
No show.
Jenny No Show. Jenny, that's Jenny of many names.
It's Jen A. And
Jen A.
it's just, yeah, got a lot of names.
So Melissa's still out traveling, so Jenny's going to be on the show with me tonight. And we did all the things last week. You were at all the things except one. We'll talk about that real quick. So make sure you guys share this out. We do appreciate you watching, tuning in. If you guys have any questions about the haunts, feel free to chime in. We are watching the chat. We do appreciate it. And we do not have a lot of time to talk about all the things that we did. So hit the timer for 8 minutes. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be the Haunt Shirts Shirt of the Week. So if you go to HauntShirts.com, same shirt as last week. It was so popular last week that they asked to bring it back. So if you go here and get this Halloween 31 shirt, you can get 20% off using the coupon code HauntScene20. And if you look on your right sleeve, it says Haunt Shirts. That's your left sleeve.
My left.
So thank you to Haunt Shirts as always. You're all amazing, and we love you, but we got to move on. Okay. All right. First thing we're going to talk about is on Thursday. Last week it was Thursday, right?
Yep.
Thursday we were able to go to the media preview for Cocktails and Screams, which is a brand new horror Halloween bar downtown, right next to Sound Bar. Super duper easy to find. Had an amazing time. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I had to get up early the next morning or I would have closed the thing out.
I think we did pretty much stay
We were there till about midnight-ish. Yeah, we were probably the last.
A lot of drinks.
I think we were like the last non-media people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I brought Kira, and Kira brought
And
Jen.
Kira brought me.
Well, another Kira. So we had an amazing time. If you go to cocktailsandscreams.com or look them up on social media, thank you, James and Andy, for having us out. Oh my God, it was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Anybody was there, of course. The whole Haunt Mafia was there. It was a good time. So let's take some pictures here. Let's not take some pictures. Let's look at some pictures.
Look at some pictures.
And when you go in, I was shocked how, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so cool. The theming was amazing. I love how diverse everything is. Every little nook has its own little theme.
Yep.
Very cool. The bar has a really cool theme. There's like a little Addams Family section, a black lit section. They got an organ, a live singer, a live organ player. It was amazing. They have a little witch hut thing that's not opened up yet.
Beautiful.
And then they have a little hallway. We were all doing our little the Shining twins selfies in there and stuff like that. So it was really, really cool. What'd you think?
I loved it. Absolutely. You feel like you're at home. You feel comfortable. I just loved everything. The murals on the wall that I believe the owner painted. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole atmosphere. I loved the picture frames that they had on the wall, the moving picture frames. Everything was really cool.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Had a family room.
Got to sample a couple drinks.
Yes.
Which drink did you get?
I probably tried like about 5.
Wow.
But I didn't buy them all. A lot of people were like, here, have a sip. Here, have a sip. They had the Fester one, which was really cool because it was in the light bulb. And all of them had the dry ice, so everything bubbled and looked really cool.
Yeah.
The Witch's Brew was probably my favorite. That
Very
one was
cool.
really good.
So unfortunately, I know you did, but I did not. I did not grab a picture of the menu for you.
I did, yeah.
But everybody posted that on social media but me, because that's the kind of coverage we give. We just let everybody else do that. Too busy hanging out, doing other things. But yeah, you got to do Cocktails and Screams. Yeah. I'm sorry, if you like horror or haunts or Halloween in any way, shape, or form, this was the media preview. The next night was the Keymaster, the way they did those scavenger hunts. And now they're open. So you can go, it's starting at 7 o'clock every single night. Check it out.
Every night but Monday. They're open every night but Monday.
Every night but Monday. They're open tonight. Good.
Today's Tuesday, yes.
Yes, it is. I don't know what night it is.
Yeah, they just posted. They
Very
opened
cool.
up at 7 p.m.
Cover charge. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a cover charge either.
Subject to change. I don't know. Not that we were there for the media thing, so there was no cover charge that night. I haven't seen anything about a cover charge, though, so I don't think so.
Either.
All right, so we got to move through things pretty quick. The singer was amazing. The organ player was amazing. The singer player, I didn't realize this till about 3/4 of the way through the night, but she sang the whole night with fangs in, which is pretty damn crazy. I think her name is Danielle,
and she was great.
Yeah, she's just
was wonderful,
amazing.
Never flinched, nothing. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and it's songs you know, so it's pretty cool. We were dancing and singing along and all that stuff, so it was really, really good. So make sure you guys check out Cocktails and Screams. Here's a picture of the drink that I got,
You got tiki. That tiki. It was like you said it was like a milkshake.
Yeah, there's really no actual dairy in it, but it tastes like chocolate milk, like alcoholic chocolate milk.
Yeah, I didn't get to try. That's the only one I didn't try.
That's fine.
But that food right there.
You can go back.
Oh my God, that pumpkin
crack.
What was it? Oh,
I don't know.
So good.
What was really cool is after a couple hours of just hanging out, Addie started bringing out some of the desserts for us to try, so we could rave about them, so you can go and taste them yourselves. They bring out like this little board here with all kinds of little things to dip into, like this pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie, pumpkin ball thing. They have a little spicy version. Who was the person that shoved the spicy version in my face? Was that you?
It might have been me.
Yeah. Here, try this.
It was so good, though.
So it's got like flaming hot Cheetos.
It was really good.
Yeah. So they also have like a poison apple, a mousse, all kinds of stuff.
Poison apple, and they had this chocolate mousse. Oof,
it was very, very good.
Yes.
So I cannot say enough good things about Cocktails and Screams. I know they were a little bit delayed in their opening. Totally worth the wait. Yeah. One thing I will say, they did not have a sign up, but if you look for Soundbar, it's right next to Soundbar. It's like when you walk into the entrance to Soundbar, the door to the left is Cocktails and Screams.
Yes, and they will be getting the sign soon. They said it was just delayed, but once they get that sign up, there's no second guessing where it is.
Yeah, it's pretty darn. They've got pinball machines. They've got themed bathrooms.
Bathrooms are great. You have to go in the guys' bathroom too without getting in trouble. But you got to see them all. I love the sinks, just everything.
Yeah, everything's custom made. It's really, really good. Knocked it out of the park. So loved it. Okay, loved you, Cocktails and Screams. Mwah, thank you.
Yes.
All right, hit the timer again.
I did.
So the next thing, and this is something I got a chance to go to, and unfortunately Jenny was not there, was Torment Factory. And Torment Factory is a haunted attraction that is in Trenton, Florida. It is a hike from where I am in Davenport. So it's in Trenton, Florida. It's kind of like a little bit southwest of Gainesville, that kind of area here. So if I head northwest from here, you can actually just take the turnpike most of the way there. We went out, Jeremiah was there, Kira from Misfits and Manage. We had the Freaks of HHN. I brought Ryan. Ryan was my +1 for the night. And we went out and did Torment Factory. Torment Factory, it has one haunt, has a spooky corn maze, and has a couple escape games from roaming characters, all kinds of stuff. It was our opening weekend. I think some of the characters were kind of getting used to their roles. I was talking to the owner, Tony, a little bit. I know that they had a couple little issues. We had fun. I mean, I can have fun anywhere. But Torment Factory, if you go to tormentfactory.com or look them up on social media, you'll see all their hours and everything. Here's a couple pictures. I love the escape games. I just love the escape games. We beat one and we lost one, so I actually lost my first escape game ever.
Oh my God.
I was a little disappointed. But it's a big farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, and you can pay $5 as an upcharge and get like a glow necklace, and it's like a fear more pass or more fear pass, and then the characters will take a little bit more notice of you and mess with you a little bit more. The only thing I didn't like about that, and we had fun, like I said, I can have fun anywhere, was I thought the corn maze was really cool. It's just this little corn maze, and there's some characters running around, and you have to kind of find your way out. But the only problem with that is when you're wearing the glow necklace, you can see where everybody else is, so it kind of makes it easier to find your way out. Just a small observation. So maybe they shouldn't let you wear the necklaces or something like that. But a big farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, had good. The Carnival is the theme. It's a clown house. I hate to be like a downer.
What?
I'm not into clowns, man. I'm not into like your maniac clowns, like your modern maniac
like the
clowns.
Different clowns. Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about some other clowns a little bit later.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where people have those things that scare them, and I'm like the opposite of that with like modern clowns. They just don't do much for me. But it was fun. I think everybody had a pretty good time. Like I say, it's out in the middle of kind of nowhere. Bring bug spray. I mean, whenever you do any sort of outdoor type activity, bring bug spray.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to make the hike out there, it's I think it was pretty cool. I liked driving up to it. It has a really cool kind of carnival kind of thing going on. So yeah. So yeah, good times. All right, timer.
Good.
Moving on. Let's set the next timer for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm doing this so I can make sure I get everything in properly. All right, what do we got? Who else we got in here?
Hi, Jessica.
We got Melissa's watching. Where are you, Melissa? Melissa's just not back in. Watching from California. Layla. What's up, Layla? Holly.
We have Jessica from California.
Very cool. Hey. Who's watching from Australia?
No, it's New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. That one. Cool. All right, moving on. All right, so we did the I4 Fear Park. They had their media nights on... Was it Friday? It was Saturday.
No, Saturday. Yeah.
Sorry, my last weekend was a complete blur. So the I4 Fear Park here in Plant City, Florida. You've got the address here. You got the websites here. You can look them up on social media. Very easy to find. Exit 22 on I4. Very, very cool. They let us in a little bit early. They had a whole media thing, some snacks. We got
Super
badges.
Cool.
Got a chance to kind of hang out. Everybody once again was there. The whole we have. I think we've settled on a name, Haunt Mafia. So like HauntScene and Horror Happenings with Dead Girl and JD and Misfits Managed and Horror Night Nightmares and our friends Shelby was there and Super Enthused was there. Everybody was there. So very, very cool. Very, very fun night. Let's take a look at some pictures here. So at the top left, you see some snacks they had for us. It was really nice to have some sort of snacks laid out for us. They have a little shop where you can get like shaved ice. You can get like little snow cone things. They got a little snack booth. All kinds of great merch and things to buy. Very, very cool. And I've gone.
They have nice apple cider for sale, and and like they make their own jellies and.
That I didn't spend a lot of time at.
It was little, but it was cute.
The goal for me, was I wanted to make sure that I could squeeze a couple haunts into one night.
A couple?
Yeah, just a couple. And I did that because we only have so much bandwidth as far as time goes to visit these things. And we're already in the first week of October, and I want to make sure that I get like your local haunts in as soon as I can. That way you can hear about them and hopefully want to do them. Because you should definitely put this one on your list.
Back.
Yeah, we'll end up back. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do the escape here and there and the laser tag and stuff. But we did get a chance to do the 3 trails, which were a lot of fun. So if you look here in the, let's say, bottom left, that's Shelby and I. Love me some Windy Guts. Bottom middle, that's us and Eric and Chad from Ominous Descent.
Super nice guys.
Awesome. Did you get a picture with Zach, Sir Henry?
No.
I saw him walking in, but I was
really sad.
I think he wasn't walking around as...
He was later. I saw a lot of people got a picture with him, but I think it was when we already left.
That's all right. We'll be going back to this. And then we got Super Enthused and Expedition Theme Park there on the right. Unfortunately, I only know some people by their handles. It's bad, Jackie. All right, let's take a look. Some characters running around. There's Jeremiah and Kiera. What was the guy pushing on the gurney?
He was like a mad doctor. He was like Igor or something like that because he had like a little hump to him, but he had like a dead lady on the gurney.
Oh, good times. Yeah. Lacey Charm here in the middle. We got Mr. Wade Harris here. Love the cool axe effect. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't really want to spoil a lot, but there's so much that's different this year.
Let's just say my throat hurt that night from this haunt. I don't usually scream. I don't usually get scared. And this was the first time that I have truly like jumped in.
That's right, because you haven't done a lot of like independent haunts.
Nope.
So you were like indoctrinated. I brought you here. Do these amazing haunts.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Anyways, So after the media thing, it was really cool. And this is something I like to see as somebody that really tries to promote haunted attractions is as the media people walked around, as we got our pictures and everything, there was a huge line. I mean, ridiculously huge line. There was also a line at Chamber of Terror, which we did end up doing a little bit later. But here are the facades for the different haunts that we did. Let's start off on the Sir Henry side, moving from left to right. We've got the Harvester. So go ahead and give your first impressions on that one.
I love the facade. I love the outside. I love scarecrows, all of that stuff. It was great. That was my first one. That was walked out and was out of breath, and it was a very long trail.
Yes, it was.
I didn't realize how long it would be. I was pleasantly surprised, but I liked it.
Anyways, you just walk right into all those. Anyways, what were you saying?
Inside joke.
Yep.
So anyway, yes, I absolutely loved it. It was great.
Very cool. So it's kind of like evil farmers do stuff evil to make sure their crops grow. Lots of like scarecrows and stuff running around. I noticed that there was a big, I don't want to say improvement, but an add-on of a lot of sound. A lot of like the sound design of the haunt is really noticeable if you've gone before. Lots of changes. There is a little section where you kind of walk through like this little town. Mm-hmm. This year you're walking in and out of the houses. I thought that was really cool. And like she said, it's a very long trail. You definitely got some good scares in here. When you're walking outside when you're walking outside in Florida, it's just scary. So that was a cool. I loved it. Loved the new story. Loved the new trail. It was really, really good. Next one was Reaper's Haunting. Yep. Which was really cool pretty cool.
I don't know how much to say.
Well, just give like your initial impressions on it, like overview.
Well, first of all, the facade in the front, the house.
Creepy kids. What?
Yeah, exactly. Was gorgeous the way that they built everything, and you walk in without saying too much, but you feel like you're in a house, and it's great. Yes, a lot of creepy children.
Yeah, creepy kids. Really, really. I don't know if the trails are getting longer, but man, they feel like they just go on forever.
They do.
Yep.
Which actually is nice. You don't feel like you're being pushed through.
Yeah, they definitely pulse the lines.
Yeah.
So I think they give like a 2-minute break in between or something like that. So you will typically have the house to yourself.
Time. You're not just being pushed through. So
unless you're running through it.
Yeah.
If you're that scared, you might run into the group in front of you if you're really moving through it.
We did that through the last one.
Yeah. So
we ran into people.
Loved it. Yes. Loved it. Just like clowns don't scare me, creepy children scare me. So that always makes me a little uneasy. I thought it was a really effective finale, like when we're in the hallway and the lights were going on and off with the character. That was really cool. Yeah. So very, very cool. Loved it. I love the changes. Very, very neat. And then finally,
the ominous descent, the breed.
The breed. Yes.
That was awesome.
That was pretty intense last year, and they definitely amped it up a lot. If you've done this before, you'll notice that a lot of changes have happened. A lot of like you'll be moving in different directions. You'll think you're going to be making, if you think you're going through a door last year, you're going to go this way. So they rerouted things very effectively this year. Super intense. Sometimes I forget that
look all directions.
Yes, up. It's like it's up and above you and your side and your. There was one room. They had like a little chicken coop room, and we walked into that room and it was just chaos. Like I've never ever seen like a character and a victim and another character and another victim. Like it's just chaos in a very small space. Like you almost, as you're moving through it, it's like you can't take it all in at once because it's just so much craziness going on. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Really cool.
And I don't want to spoil the big change because there is a big change in there. But there will be something that is very noticeable towards the latter half of it.
And it absolutely got me. Yes.
Yeah. There's very appropriate here for Florida. Yeah. So very good stuff. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna restart the chat. Just give me one moment here. we're good. All right, cool. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat. But I had a great time. Always had a great time at Amish Descent. Every year it just gets better and better and better. Sir Henry, everything there. Definitely plan on going back, doing the escape game.
Absolutely.
They've got merch you can buy. I bought a t-shirt and all kinds of stuff. So
I gave myself an excuse. I didn't buy the t-shirt that night because I have to go back now. I have no choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
good,
I did.
that's a good thing. Yeah, I left myself something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just chalk it up to that. Very cool. All right, so that was awesome. Now, a lot of the media folks, so if you go on like Horror Happens to Dead Girl, look on their YouTube, or Misfits and Managed, or Super Enthused or something like that, they have videos on this and their vlogs on YouTube. If you want to get a little bit more info, I'll definitely be going back. We'll definitely be going back and checking this one out again. But as everybody was hanging out there, we were off to another haunt because I wanted to get as many in as I could tonight. And I had doubts, just like I have doubts that I can talk about all this stuff tonight, that we could get all these things in. Spoiler alert, we did. But really the event here, I think we got here at 7 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So before 7.
Yeah.
And then we left around 9.
Yep.
And then the next haunt took about half an hour or so to get to.
Yep.
And then we were there for a little bit. And then we went to a third haunt. And that
About
one was like
after 10, we
right
left.
in,
Yep.
got in right at the right time. So great job. Got to put this one on your list. This is a must do as far as I'm concerned. Trying to position any haunts one over another, and I don't pick favorites, but this is amazing. So Cocktails and Scrapes, you got to go there. All right, so here's a couple other pictures here. They got laser tag. Here's Spooky Jen about to get her head cut off. Spoiler alert, she survived.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, not dead. Melissa would have gotten decapitated for the show. Jeez. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about, a little bit out of order, and there's a reason for that. The next one we're going to talk about is going to be Undead in the Water, which is on the American Victory ship. It's an old World War II Vietnam battleship that's behind the Florida Aquarium. This is their second year doing this particular event. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to go there last year. It's just super easy to find. Just type in Florida Aquarium. It's right behind it. And if you go to undeadinthewater.com, you can go in and experience it. It's not like a typical haunted attraction.
No.
There's not really a build here. It's a creepy old ship and super duper creepy.
Yeah, it's a World War II ship.
And then you have to survive. They've got a character that kind of tells you the situation, the story.
Yep.
It's the last ship after like the zombie apocalypse. They're fighting back and they arm you. They give you an amazing weapon. Guess what that weapon is? It's a
blue light flash or blue.
It's a
black
black light.
Black light. No, like a.
It's an ultraviolet
light flashlight.
So as you go through these
you
zombies,
really feel like it is working.
Yeah. Oh my God. You believe in that black light. Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of times let's go a little bit further. So as you go through the haunt, there are these zombies that pop out at you, and they're everywhere. I had no idea they were going to have that many characters there, and not a lot of like scenes there. Like I said, not like a built up like haunted attraction. The ship itself is scary.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we were saying that even a couple of years ago when it was the previous iteration of the Chamber of Terror, the ship is like the star, and and you're going in and up and down the ship, and these zombies are all black lit painted or UV reactive paint. You got to fend them off with like a black light, and it's pretty cool. And you end up on the deck of the ship at one point.
Yep. It's quite pretty.
It's different.
The ship is pretty, but
it's definitely different. And you know, it's funny because we were talking on the way home, and Jen said that she's like, you know, everything that we did in that night was just so vastly different. Like
there was nothing that you could compare.
Yeah, these are apples and oranges of bananas. They're all different types of spooky events that you yourself can go check out if you want to. Yeah. But I had a really good time, and we met a couple of the staff afterwards. Super duper nice to talk to.
People.
Let's show some pictures. I don't have a lot of pictures here, but let's take a look. So the ship's the ship. Our buddy Andrew's walking around with a sign. He was playing like a bum, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But it was great. That fire effect.
Yeah. Like a little shopping cart that like spewed flame every once in a while. And then here's the little black light if you look in the bottom right-hand side picture. And here's what one of the zombies would have looked like. I actually ripped this from their website. What's up, Marsha? What's up, Veerpool? So very, very fun. Very, very fun.
Hi, Mom.
Good time. So thank you guys for having us out. Do appreciate that.
Yes.
Like I said, we're kind of talking about these things like out of order for a reason, because the next stop, that's 2 haunts. That's actually, well, three trails at one location, Sir Henry's Anonymous Descent, and then 1 haunt here, I guess. And then our last location of the night was the Chamber of Terror.
I like that one.
Chamber of Terror. And it had clowns. Not like your Maniac modern clowns, like your turn of the century, like Great Depression hobo clowns. And the story of this is that it's an old carnival or midway or little circus event that's just been kind of sitting there rotting for like the last 30 years, for almost 40 years, and it's pretty crazy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play the trailer for you, and we'll be back in a moment.
Let me tell you your fortune.
We're about to have a real good time. Get right up.
You're gonna die!
There you go.
Oh.
Now you can talk.
Oh, you couldn't hear us. Oh, we'll do it again.
You guys are such amateurs.
We're live on HauntScene. I don't know how to press buttons. But anyways.
I can't look. So, hi, Johnny.
Hi, Bubba.
We came tonight and we're here. We missed you guys. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen you in like 3 days.
Uh-huh.
That's
crazy.
That's long. Hold on.
Oh, Bubba, we got a lot of people watching. Look.
Do we?
That's this many.
That's a little bit more than that.
This many days.
That many days.
That many
okay,
days.
Look. Look at us.
We're live.
Yeah, you're live. You guys are the star of the show
So,
now.
Bubba,
You are a star.
do you wanna tell anybody at home something special?
I wanna say, how I'm shy.
Bubba, you're not shy.
I've never been on camera before. Only one time.
Been on camera. You were on my live stream the other night.
Bubba, you're a
Yeah,
liar.
but not like this. We got grass on the table.
Oh.
It's very tactile.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Well, how was your first opening weekend?
Excuse me, I think we are here to do the questions. So how was your first opening, Johnny Brotto?
Oh, it was great. It was so amazing.
Good.
How does it feel to be blonde, Jen?
It feels wonderful. Do
Wow.
you like it, Bubba? That's what means more to me.
Bubba.
Do you like it? Or should it be another color?
I don't have a lot. I'm used to people not having hair like Johnny Brotto.
So maybe I
I see.
Yeah, that's a personal opinion.
should shave it?
Bubba, did you have fun this weekend?
I had a lot of
What did you...
Actually, I saw them. I saw them at this weekend. Yep.
They were out this weekend?
And it was also my
It
birthday.
was your birthday.
It was
That's
my
It
right.
was
birthday.
Bubba's birthday.
Yeah.
I was this many. This many.
Me too.
Yeah, he's that many old.
Yep.
Well,
So Johnny Brotto.
And
Do me a favor, hit the one below where it says Bubba Heckle split screen.
Oh.
I'm giving you directions.
Heckles doesn't use a computer.
You do not.
Oh.
Look at that.
I
Yay!
can't control.
Oh,
It's
same
everyone.
This is great.
Anyway, back to being serious. So, Johnny Brotto, when you saw me, did you cry?
No, but I was happy to see you.
Oh, well that's cool.
Cool.
I was so happy. And then when you ran off and you grabbed your
Oh
hat,
my goodness.
Yeah,
we were twins.
we
for a
were
moment.
matching.
That was pretty darn
Hold on, I
special.
gotta-
That was nice.
That was very nice, Bubba.
What do you got? What's your chicken's name?
Oh, my chicken's name? His name is Cockmelius.
That's a funny one.
Did you didn't bring your bowling pin for the
Oh,
contest?
hold on. I brought it somewhere. Where is it at? Let me look here. I found it.
Nice. Did
This
did
is-
anybody beat your record?
Nope, this is a Chamber of Terror special. If anyone from any haunt can beat this high score, they get free tickets for life.
Wow.
Bubba sat down this far.
That's
right,
mine.
everybody.
Wow.
It took me a long time when I did
This
it.
one right here.
How long you had to ease into it?
That's
This
a lot
many
to say.
minutes. This many.
That- I love how you express numbers.
I love it.
He didn't know he did it. I had to show him the next morning. I figured it'd be best if he didn't know.
So,
Okay.
Well, he's sitting down, so it's okay.
Oh my God! Does your suspender say Bubba?
Yes, you never saw that?
it's so I
Of
don't
course.
forget my name.
Oh,
Bubba.
all I saw was buh.
Bubba.
Like this. Hubba hubba.
Nice.
I got him doing a dance on Saturday.
Do it.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
You gonna
do
do
it
the
way
dance?
better.
Okay.
You do it.
Can
way
I
better.
can I stand up and do it?
You
Yes.
can stand up and
You
do
can
it
do
right
whatever
there.
you want, Bubba.
Okay.
I'll give you the floor. Oh,
Okay.
over.
This is what I said. I said this is how Bubba dances at the club.
And then you did a little.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yep. Did you know that I saw me doing that on the screen?
You can watch yourself. Isn't it cool?
This is amazing.
That's funny.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, Bubba. Okay, Heckles, do me a favor.
All right.
I want you to click on where it says dual camera with slideshow. No, actually, yes, that's fine. Dual camera slideshow. And there we go. So tell us about Chamber of Terror.
All right. Well,
That's
I think-
where I live.
yeah, something like that. We live there. Well,
My room
I don't,
is
you
there.
it's a really, really spooky place.
It is.
No, I'm kidding. All right, really? Well, it's where we are. It's Arcane Amusements. It's the best show on earth.
They have the best games.
Oh, we
best
have all the fun
ones.
games.
I
We got
play
games where you
games.
can sit on a bowling pin. We got games where you can wrestle Bubba.
Yeah.
And if you're a lucky competitor, you can come to Bubba and Heckle's Shag Shack.
I at some point ended up in the shack.
Yes,
Yes.
he did. He got pulled in.
Do me a favor, hit the right arrow on the keyboard.
Ah.
There we go.
Oh, look, it's Bubba, it's us!
Hey, it's the
us.
pictures.
Look, it's me, but small.
There you are with the map.
There, he was doing the matching hat.
You forgot your hat, Bubba.
I could do the Macarena.
No, Bubba,
That
your
works
hat.
too.
There's my truck. That's how we drove here today. That's how we got
Oh,
here.
that's a great.
Nice.
It's outside.
Yeah.
Love it.
It goes like this.
All the way from Tampa.
Yep, all the way.
Yeah. It
And
was
that's when the bowling pin
it
fell
was
out.
scary.
Yep. Once we got to like Plant City, we started to fit in more.
That's funny because it's true.
So love the opening. I'm sorry, love the facade. It's amazing.
Thank
Really
you.
good. You guys, I know you put back when you built this in the 80s. It was you put a lot of work into it.
Oh yeah.
We did good things. We tried our best.
You did great.
Bubba built it all by himself.
Nice. Hit the right arrow.
It's
again.
made from toothpicks.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
All right. Hands
This
up.
one.
The right arrow.
Boom.
Oh, there we go.
Look, Bubba.
It's me again.
It's me and
No.
you.
I didn't know you were taking a picture of me when I was sleeping.
Is that sleeping? I didn't
Yes.
think that was what was
You
going
laid
on.
down
Oh.
when we were walking in.
That's my Uncle Jeff.
Yep. His
He-
name is Jeff.
Oh.
But we have a
We
nickname
didn't,
for
we
him.
didn't get to see him up, did we?
I'm pretty sure he is always sleeping.
Oh, is he
Yes.
always sleeping?
He's always sleeping.
He said,
Sleeping.
said,
Oh.
Bubba, now I'm gonna see you in a long time. And then he went to sleep for a long time.
He actually is a retired clown. He used to own his own circus, but now he doesn't. Yep. He has a nickname.
So he's just crashing yours?
Yep. We
Very
call him
cool.
Thaddeus. Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
Yes. That is his nickname.
Yeah, he put on a costume really quick. There. All right, do me a favor. Hit the Bubba Heckle split screen again for me.
Again?
Wow.
All right, Bubba, here we go.
Hold
We're
on,
gonna
I have
be
a
fans.
hair
Now
on.
we will all be on
I
the
have a-
screen.
I have a hair
Ah!
Okay,
So,
okay, I got it.
It looked like a lot of people visited you on your opening weekend.
Yes,
I got
for some
the-
reason people like to come see us.
I got them to sing happy birthday to me.
Yes, we did. We did say happy birthday.
They all said, happy birthday, Bubba, and I said, it's my birthday. Yep.
Oh, Bubba. It was a good time.
It was a very
It's a
good
very
time.
good time.
Everybody was there.
I'm pretty sure I need a tetanus shot after visiting you, and then maybe
And
some
then
other
going
shots.
into
That's-
Maybe some penicillin.
That's silly.
We're mad that we're not going to visit all of our other friends this year because we don't have any time.
Don't
It's
worry,
very
we will
upsetting.
be visiting all you. As a matter of fact, I think we did visit all your friends last weekend.
Well, tell them we all said hello.
Okay.
Tell them I said,
the puppy.
yeah.
The Bubba dance.
So, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, Bubba. So,
I did a good one.
what's your favorite color, Bubba?
Stripes.
This same.
I like stripes.
There you go.
Very cool.
Yes. I lift up your head.
Lift up your head.
I like that one yes.
This one, orange.
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 No, we have a lot in common, Bubba. We're both gingers.
You,
Nobody was supposed to know that.
What? That he's a ginger?
Bubba, he doesn't like people knowing he's a ginger.
Oh.
See, his hair is actually black. See right
Oh.
there?
oh, it's black.
Oh,
Don't look at that part,
I
just
see.
that part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Yes, I am not a ginger. I have natural long locks of black luscious hair.
Yep.
Nice. So tell us about some of your friends. You got we saw some very unique characters over at Chamber Terror.
I have Heckles.
That's me.
He's my friend, and he's spooky scary. And then there's Jojo the Cloud. He's spooky scary. He goes like this sometimes. But with words. And there is Snippy the Cloud. He's
Mr. Snips.
He's a short one, but he goes like this. Oh, look at me! I'm little and short, and I have big scissors. That's not how he talks, but that's pretty close.
and we have Smiley, and we have Daisy, and
we have one who looks like a sunflower, and I forget her name. Sinflower. It's get it because it's close to sunflower.
But she's not a sun.
Yep.
She's a sin.
Yes.
And we got the mean lady in the shack in the back. The fortune teller lady. She's really mean.
She always tells me I'm gonna die, but I never do.
Yeah. She tells us we're gonna die.
Did we get a fortune told there?
It's pretty hit or miss if she's working on the days you come. Oh! Hello!
I get pictures.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Is it okay if I squeak? I'll put muffles on.
That is okay.
Well, but you can do whatever you want.
And it's all of our friends everywhere.
Hello! Oh, I got the giggles. Hello, friends. That's silly.
They're all watching you right now.
I know,
That's
they're all
silly.
behind us.
Oh, where is this how they see me?
This is how they see you, actually.
Oh, hello, and this is coming straight from Bubba.
That's a message for the folks at home.
Yes.
We've been waiting a long time for this.
It looks like.
Do you have any more questions for me?
I don't know who else you got. There was a guy with a really strong arm.
Oh my gosh, the lobster boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got one of those.
Hand.
He tells people to grab his good hand.
Yes.
He's
grabbed
cool.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Cause he goes like this. Oh, look at my hand. It's okay. I have another one. And that's really cool about him. Yep.
So when we were on our tour of Arcane Amusements, walking through, there was a little fun house. You might get a little smushed at one point.
Yeah.
Like
a pancake.
Yeah. At that part, I actually saw a couple people leave.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Turn around, go left.
That is crazy.
I had to take someone out because they were too scared.
Yeah.
I said, well, why are you scared? And they said, I can't do it. So I said,
were they crying?
It's okay. No, but I like to say they were.
Did you see all of the funhouse mirrors?
I did.
Isn't it fun?
That is fun.
It can make you look like this.
Like
big
Bubba!
Big,
Or
strong
like
Bubba.
small Bubba. Yeah.
It's a good time.
It was a good time.
Yes.
Yes, it was. There's pre-K.
Oh, I forgot about
He's a
him.
big dude.
He's a really weird guy.
He's good at bowling.
He is.
He got 300 strikes in a row.
Him and Tiny always chase me when I'm over there, so I don't really go near those guys. I'm scared of his big chainsaw.
There's also a part where I go like this, whoop, whoop, and then someone goes, whoop, whoop, and it's fun, because I go, whoop, whoop, and then I hear, whoop, whoop. It's silly.
That was amazing.
Was it you?
Probably.
Oh, that's funny. me and Johnny Ronto were friends.
We've been friends for years, Bubba.
Yes.
Do you guys remember when Bubba used to be a janitor?
I do remember that. We have
I'm so
videos of
glad I
that.
got him out of there.
Yeah, how's the career change going for you?
It's nice. I don't have to work anymore.
No more swinging a mop around or any of that stuff?
No. I go like this. Oh, I say like this. I'm not gonna clean anymore. I'm gonna be over here and be dirty.
We're dirty clowns.
Dirty clowns.
Yep.
I'm smelly sometimes.
I walked through the whole thing. I saw a still, but I didn't see any sort of bathroom facilities or showers at Chamber of Terror. You guys just
There's a bush and a tree.
Some train tracks.
And we made it. We put a bucket under a little shop.
Oh.
And that's where we poopy.
Is it like a
sometimes-
community bucket?
Yes.
Yes.
I was trying to use the outhouse a couple times this weekend, and people are coming through at the same time. And I was sitting on the toilet, and people are walking by. I was
You
like, what is
know.
going on?
When nature calls.
You know?
Exactly.
You gotta make it happen.
We have to make it happen.
You love that horn.
Yes.
So how I saw that somebody came out to do a little video documentary for you guys the other
Oh,
night.
he is our good friend.
I
that?
pretended I was on MTV Cribs.
Did you see it?
We don't have that one ready to go.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's a Bubba exclusive.
That is. We'll be sharing that one on the site soon.
Ah.
I did see it. I just didn't get a chance to queue it up for the show, unfortunately.
This doesn't have to do with that, and we will come back to it, I promise. Here. Now I will remember. I was in a police car, and they turned on the lights.
He turned
That
on
was
the
this
lights.
weekend.
Yeah.
After you left, we almost got arrested
Oh, for what?
for being clowns.
For my birthday.
Oh, just going a little crazy for your birthday? There were a lot of
No,
people
I
there
said,
for your birthday.
Mr. Cop, sir, please arrest me for my birthday. And he said, okay.
Been to one of those parties before.
Yes.
Yep.
Usually it's a female.
Heckles loves a man in uniform.
I mean, you do got some Boy Scouts running around.
Oh yes, all our Boy Scout friends.
What was I supposed
They're not
to
really
remember?
Boy Scouts, they're Heckle Scouts.
They're like
They're like it's like a Playboy bunny, but for me. Oh yeah. Things just got really weird.
I don't know if we should really pursue that subject, sir.
No,
for bringing it
they're
up.
grown. They're all grown men. You didn't see them? They got beards.
There was one of them was very enthusiastic about showing us where to park.
Because they're
I was
after.
dancing.
I
They're
learned
hired
how to
actors.
do Scout salute. This is how you do it. Boy Scouts away!
Look, just to prove that I'm a Boy Scout, here's my pin. Can't you read it?
What is? No, not from here.
You can't read it? Oh, come on.
You should show off your costume though.
Show it off.
Yeah, you got all kinds of like little buttons and
I got all
t-shirts
kinds of
and
cool
stuff.
stuff.
Do it!
Do it! Stand up!
Hold
Show
on. I'm
and
Do
tell.
a
Take it
dance
off.
number. Do it.
Can I take it off?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna get naked in here. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
alright, I'll take it
Whole
off.
different show.
Hey, what was I supposed to remember?
MTV Cribs.
Look. Look at this thing. So I got all these stuff on the back. And a clown, that's my favorite clown right there.
Plain clothes division.
Yes. And then all this cool stuff here.
Nice.
You see what this one says? Do you see what it says?
I do.
That's the hardest one to get if you're a Boy Scout.
Because you literally have to do
You
that.
you have to do it. Yes. And then on this side, I've got more clowns. Would you believe that?
I do not believe that.
More clowns. Jingle, jingle, jingle,
What's
jingle,
that button
jingle.
right there on the bottom? What's the haunted house? What's the actual button right there?
Where?
Right by your thumb.
Yeah. There
Oh, it's a haunted house one because I'm a spooky man in the haunted house.
You guys need a
A
haunt
HauntScene.
seat button.
A Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put it on right now.
Hello, my name is Spooky.
Bubba, Minver, you were supposed to ask Johnny something about his Spooky.
Oh, yeah. I saw a spooky ghost outside, and I was wondering if that's if it lights up only when you're talking to people.
It's there for that, and it's also there to let our guests know where to go, to make sure they're at the right house.
Stop. We are recording inside.
It's kind of like the haunt signal. It's kind of like Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, Bubba has one of those. It's the Bubba signal.
What does
Can
the
you
Bubba
help me?
signal have?
All right, Bubba. Tell him what the Bubba signal is.
It says, Bubba, please come to the front desk so you can clean up your mess. And I say, okay. But then I don't go.
He's a bad boy.
And then there's another one where it's a big picture of my head in the sky, and it only shines when the city of Townsville needs help from Papa.
City of Townsville, right outside of Tampa.
That's where Arcane Amusements actually is.
City of Townsville.
It's a small 1-acre town inside of Tampa.
I don't even know.
I was watching a lot of Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls, that's it.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah,
Like this.
with the monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Blossom!
Mojo Jojo.
Bubba!
Mojo Jojo.
He goes like this. Mojo Jojo.
Bubba's good at impressions.
He is. Well, all right. So when can people come visit you again?
We are open every Friday and Saturday in October this month. Right now. And we're open on Halloween.
Nice.
And I think there's like a Thursday somewhere in there where you can come see us.
Nice.
Bubba and Heckles.
Yeah.
Me and Heckles.
And everyone else there doesn't matter. Just come see us. Yeah.
I'll go like this.
Don't tell them I said that.
Hello, everybody. Yep.
So there's multiple attractions here, by the way.
Oh, there are?
You have the Chamber of Terror, Arcane Amusements, Goons and Grease Paint. And then you have Bubba and Heckles.
You're your own haunted attraction.
Well, I'm my own haunted attraction, and he's his own.
So you have like three haunted attractions there.
3 in 1.
We
That's
go
a
like
pretty
this.
good deal.
We go like this through the line.
Oh. So you're one of those haunted attractions that considers their queue and haunted attraction.
Yes.
Okay.
And the ticket booth sometimes is an attraction.
Oh, so that's 4.
Yes.
You guys are killing it.
And
Man.
that one's free. You don't have to pay to go in line for the tickets, I promise.
Okay.
100% free.
Okay. Is there a cover charge?
No.
Okay.
Not to see Bubba and Heckles. Free entertainment. All night long.
There's also trees.
I know.
Trees and lights.
There are.
And dirt.
And dirt.
Yes.
Grass.
And then there's stuff.
and I'm there.
And Bubba is there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bubba's kind of the main attraction. It should just say Bubba's Chamber of Terror.
Oh,
And
I like Chuckles.
if anyone's been to Chamber of Terror before, they don't know about this, right? Arcane Amusements has taken over now. So everything's new. It's all different.
Wait.
And we're all badass.
Wait.
Just know that.
Wait. His name's not Chuckles.
It's Heckles.
Heckles.
Sorry.
Did you
Oh
just
my gosh.
call him the wrong name?
And that's my cue to leave. I'm kidding.
Well, it's funny you say that because we're going to go ahead and
Thank
start
you,
wrapping
Bubba,
this
for
bad boy
pointing that
up.
out.
Yes.
You guys are more than welcome to hang out for the after party.
Bubba.
I've never been invited to a party before.
What? What does Bubba drink? Bubba strikes me as like a Four Loko kind of person.
I
Or a White Claw.
I drink rainwater, and I sometimes drink sand water, and sometimes I drink water, and I other times drink whatever's in the garbage can.
That is disturbing.
Yes. Very.
Awesome. All right, well, let's do this. Do me a favor, Heckles.
Heckles is the audio, video, whatever guy.
See that green button?
Nice.
Yep.
Hit the green button.
We're back. We said never
Yeah, we're
mind.
back.
I
Just
fixed
kidding.
it.
We forgot something. Do me a favor. Go to where it says dual camera with slideshow. And hit the button on the, hit the right arrow for me.
Hi.
And hit the green button.
Oh my gosh, look where you're going next week.
Hit the red button, hit the red button, hit the red button on nothing. There we go. Okay. All right. Hit the arrow to the left, please.
Ta-da.
There we go. All right. So why don't you guys tell us where we're going to be going next week?
Listen up, everybody. Next week, HauntScene's going to Dark Horizon in Orlando.
I want one of them.
Okay. Dark Horizon's all new this year, so that's going to be super awesome. We can't wait to hear all about it.
Hope so.
And then they're going to 13th floor in Jacksonville,
Yes.
which is also super duper awesome.
5,
And Bubba, where else are they going?
8. Which one did you not do?
I didn't do those two. Come on, you gotta be listening.
What?
These two.
Enigma Haunt. That sounds like it's gonna be very confusing. And then Fright Nights, the South Florida Fairgrounds. It's gonna be a very that rhymes. Fright Nights, Fright Nights. It's gonna be spooky at night.
Yep.
Will be.
It's a good time. I've been there before.
Nice. Yeah, you guys would fit right in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and finally wrap this up. Sorry about that. Kind of jumped the gun. Yeah, we're going to have to do it again. So do me a favor. Hit the green button.
Give me some treats.